Hi Pisces, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for July. Thank you so much for joining, and this is a general reading that could benefit any Pisces sun, moon, or rising sign, and so we can take a look at the cards and see what energy or what insight can be gained for the month of July. Okay, so give me a second to take a look at what is on tap for Well, we start July with the Chariot. And in this illustration, you see the charioteer who is driving the chariot with the black and white sphinxes. And doesn't seem that he has any reins. He's just kind of guiding it. And with this card, this is a card of victory, of success, and of ambition, and of driving to really the pursuit of your goals, of what you want to accomplish, and that you are a master of this chariot, that you will have mastery and the ability to kind of drive through the oppositional forces. You can see this, the black and white sphinxes, to find the balance to drive between them to your goals. That, the road can be bumpy and things get in your way. There are obstacles. But when the chariot is in your reading, you're going to be able to reach your goals. You're going to be successful. You're going to feel victorious. And if you think about this card, this kind of is remembering old days, like when the astronauts landed on the moon, and then there was a ticker tape parade. So there's a sense of recognition of riding in the open car to the adulation of others. So there's something that you will be accomplishing, that people will be taking notice and will be patting you on the back and saying, job well done. They'll be looking to you as someone who is a victor and is successful and has firm control, of the wheel. And so, from a perspective of a mindset, it's a positive card. It's a positive mindset for you. At a very literal level, it could simply indicate that in July you're going to be taking a trip. You're going to be going somewhere in your car. And often in the summer in the U.S. we have road trips and summer vacations, so perhaps that's what's coming your way. But so to begin, there's a lot of positive mastery, self-control, ambition, driving to what you want to achieve. And coupled with that is this Ace of Swords. And you can see the ace is piercing the crown, and it's the hand offering it from out of the sky. And with an ace, it can represent a blessing or a gift from the universe. And so, it's for you to take advantage of it. And this is a calling to you to maybe come up with a new way of thinking, a new approach, to use your intellect, your logic, and your reason to create new ideas. So if you've been sitting on a good new idea that could improve the way things work at your office, maybe it's time for you to speak up. Maybe it's, you're working with your partner on whether you want to buy a home or an investment home or something. This is going to give you the skill and the ability to look at all sides of that purchase, to do your homework. The swords are very clear thinking, logical. But really, this is for you to come forth with ideas new approaches, new thinking. It's the universe saying, go ahead and use both sides of this sharp blade to create or to cut through a challenging or complicated issue. And along with that, we come and we see fabulous magician. And as you look at the illustration, this magician is pointing his wand toward the sky and pointing below, towards earth. On his table, he has all of the resources: pentacles, swords, wands, cups. Everything you have within you. That spirit, the universe, has gifted you with qualities that will allow you to create a wonderful life, or the life that you hope for. You have to do the work, however. You have to take these resources and put them together in a way that they come to life. This is symbolic of making the magic for your life, the magician, and of having the confidence and the faith in yourself to do so. That each person, and particularly you can do whatever you put your mind to. You have what you need. You can access it. But it's a matter of what you believe and what you feel and how you can move off center to make things happen. So the Magician is a very powerful card. It's the second card of the Major Arcana, and it's telling you, after the Fool, it's saying, yeah, you've got it all. Now go create the life. Make your life and use everything that we are giving to you. You can do it. And it's really a sense of having faith in yourself and confidence in yourself. And again, to reinforce this thinking of manifesting and of creativity, we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, again, is a gift or blessing, an opportunity from the universe or from spirits saying, go forth and create. Take your ideas, take your passions, take your enthusiasm for whatever it is that floats your boat, and go out there and create. And if it means painting, sketching, yoga, it's telling you to go there and to really take advantage of everything that you have within your, within your own self. That you can create a powerful new idea, new project. You can tackle new passions. So in July, if you wanted to learn to paraglide, this is a time for you to go do that. These are powerful opportunities. The thing to think about is aces, though, is that, they don't last forever. They come in, that's kind of the message to you, so take advantage of it. And again, more positivity. We have the Sun. And the Sun, as you can see, the child is on the horse, carefree, riding free, bareback. The cape is red, indicating more passion. The Sun is guiding and flowing and radiating its energy to you. And it's particularly true in the U.S. in the summer months when it's so, we really take advantage of the sun. We're out in the sun so much. We're feeling the heat. This is the heat of positive energy, of great optimism, of being personally radiant. You may be recognized. You may be like the little shining sun in your organization or something, that the sun may be shining directly on you. People may notice you. With the sun, It's a sense of life force. But really, the message of the sun is that be positive, be optimistic. You're going to be extremely confident. Think in Greek myth of the sun god, the confidence that they have. So with this card, you're going to be feeling very, very confident in July, and you're going to have the opportunity for, again, to be glowing, to be radiant, to feel lots of energy, to do many activities. It's a very good thing. Now, a little something coming up in July is this 8 of Swords. And with the 8 of Swords, we see this woman is standing, blindfolded, and wrapped up with some bandages or whatever it may be, outside of these swords. It's a very interesting card because it has such a powerful message, and it's a message of feeling trapped, that you at some point may feel some sense of being trapped and not being able to move on perhaps to something that you want to do, that maybe you're being held back. Whatever it is, you feel a sense of disillusionment, such a word, being disillusioned, feeling sad perhaps, loneliness, but there's a sense that you're stuck and that you're trapped and you can't get out of it. But if you look closely and if you look deeper within this, this is a card where she could take a step away from here and get away from this feeling. She's loosely bound. She could wiggle out of that and then untie her blindfold. So this can also be a case where you are not wanting to face the truth of an issue, where you're just going to be blindfolded, you're going to be strapped in, you're going to just stand there and not move forward. Maybe you're wallowing in something that you just can't focus on or can't handle right now. This card, though, you do ultimately will have the power to step out of it. That's the paradox of this card, is which it shows being trapped, feeling disillusioned. But if you look more closely, she's not encircled by the sword. She's standing in front of them, and she could step away and she could pull that blindfold off and unbind herself. So just a little spot for you to be aware of. And it can be connected to this Justice card, which is the Justice card, is Major Arcana. And you can see the woman here, or the person here, sitting very resolutely on the throne. Sword is straight up in the air, very decisive, making rulings, looking at the issue. And it's really a sense of fairness, is there a situation that requires you to be truthful, to be honest, to be ethical, to show integrity, to be fair. Could also indicate that if you're looking at contracts, or you have, maybe you're resolving a speeding ticket, that something regarding legal is coming up in July. But this is a sense of doing what's right. If you have a choice, do what's right. This could also indicate that you're kind of looking at some of your past actions and cause and effect and karma perhaps, but really this is about issues involving fairness, truth, equality, integrity, and having to bring that forth, is to bring forth your personal integrity. And then as we go through July, you're going to have a lot of options. We see the man here bedazzled by the 7 cups that each have their own little unique item. I think there's a dragon, there's a wreath, coins, a castle, a head, and what else is there? Is there a snake? There's a snake. So many options. And, often people refer to this as a daydreamer's card, or that you're unable to focus. I would tell you that there's no harm in imagination and having dreams and having beliefs, but perhaps with all the things going on in people's lives that maybe you want to just narrow the focus and kind of shorten your dream or your desire to maybe one of these cups. The other thing to think about is that when you are daydreaming or creating this fantasy world every day to the detriment of the daily tasks that need to be taken care of, then that's something that you need to think about and to look carefully. The 7 of Cups is a powerful card because it's about dreaming, imagination, and understanding that you do have many options in life. Sometimes it can cause too much chaos. Sometimes it can cause too much opportunity for, pie in the sky thinking and not getting down to the brass tacks or the practical energy. We don't see any pentacle energy in this reading for July, so that's something that you need to think about, is to find a way to be grounded. With this card, it's maybe that your life is pretty chaotic and you need to take a little, just a time out and just kind of, again, pick one focus area for you. So you have a lot of creativity, a lot of confidence to create, to manifest, to build. You have a little spot here where you're feeling perhaps trapped. And it could be that maybe people aren't listening to some of your ideas and you feel frustrated. Your desire as a fire sign is to get out there and to create and to have the energy and to move. And others may not move at the same speed that you do and may be holding you back. So don't be discouraged. Take advantage of the sun and the magician and the chariot. That is power. So much power. And the swords. You have a lot going on favorably in July. So let's get some more guidance. And these are the Soul Trees Oracle. They're really lovely cards, and we can get a sense of just kind of maybe something else to think about. Okay. Totally on board. Inspiration. Look at this beautiful card. I love this lavender bluish tint. And you are going to feel really inspired in July. And so take advantage of your personal energy and your dynamic, outgoing abilities and make things happen. You really have a lot to create, it's awesome. Now let's get a sense of love. Let's see if there's some love here that we can give you, because this is a lot of you. Seems like you're going to be doing a lot of passionate work. Let me get a sense here. The union of hearts. There's a connection of love that defies explanation. So July, summer month, keep your eyes open. Potential of having meeting someone, perhaps, if you're single. That could be a serious date or dating opportunity. And if you're already partnered up or married, again, affirmation of two souls coming together, of the blending of hearts and of dreams and of hope. So I'm back. My battery died, so I just wanted to get back to finishing with this card. This is the Union of Hearts. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. And, you know, it's the possibility for you in July is of meeting someone and of deepening your bond, something to be aware of. Didn't necessarily show so much in your tarot reading here, but with this oracle card, it's just a nice, gentle reminder to be grateful, to be appreciative, and to pull the love to you. When you give love, you get love. And if you are fortunate enough to be in a great relationship, be very thankful for that. And if you are searching, don't lose hope. Keep looking. You never know who's going to walk through that door. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading or found something helpful. If you did, please like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It really does help, and I appreciate it very much. And I wish you the very best of fun and enjoyment and manifesting great ideas in July. So take care and see you again. Thanks. Bye-bye.